Change in Color is inclusion, diversity in faces, cultures, and stories. A break from the traditional narrative in media we see every day. I'm India Johnson. Join me as we highlight the beauty and the struggle. Change in Color.
I'm Esther, Chioma, Emenalom. I'm a third-year neuroscience major. I've always been really interested in the brain and how it works and just how we function as human beings. I'm pre-med, so I needed to be in the life sciences, ideally. I think the largest contributing factor to why I chose this major is probably I have a little sister and she's 14 now, and growing up she had a few health complications, and a lot of the time it was neurological problems. It was just very frustrating as a sibling and as a family to not be able to help her in any way, and to not be able to work towards making her better, and I guess not getting the answers we wanted from the doctors. So I think that I just wanted to kind of delve more into what the brain is and how it works and why she was sick when she was sick and things like that. The efforts towards admitting women in general is very encouraging. However, contrary to that, there's a bridge, a discrepancy between them. And then if you're getting into Black and brown women, and then in particular women that look like me, there's a very, very big gap between the two. It is a little disheartening, and I think, but it's also encouraging to know that a lot of women who do look like me are making great strides and working towards getting into the university. I think sometimes it's hard to pinpoint a particular event per se that makes you feel marginalized. I think that it's a huge difference between how you feel in high school, particularly for me, because I went to a school that was very diverse, whether it be in my AP classes or my honors classes or my higher level math classes. I was never per se the only one. There are a lot of different minorities within the classroom, which was very comforting, and I wasn't forced to think about it. However, in coming to college, I think that in and of itself, you kind of learn that an everyday walk to class, you kind of feel marginalized, almost as if you don't belong here. And aside from just that walk to class, once you walk into the classroom, it's kind of those looks oh wow, you're in this class, or even just little comments from professors are you sure that you're in the right class, or I don't know, just sitting there and not seeing anybody who looks like you is almost do I even belong here? And I think that a lot of the time you come from high school and everyone that goes to UCLA is the top of the top. And so when you get here, it's almost I expect to continue to perform the top of the top, straight A's, this, that, and the other. And so that first grade that you receive that isn't what you'd expected of yourself or what you're used to getting kind of makes you question, why am I here? Do I deserve to be here? Are these feelings of undeservingness, are they true? Are they valid? And just, I know, sitting in that and then being in a space where you know the people around you, not even per se just to come from the same background, but don't understand that me as a Black woman, I'm very deserving to be in this class and very deserving to work with you as a student. I can contribute the same things that you can contribute to a group, and just validating my ability and my capability. So this quarter I'm taking my first major class. I would definitely say that it's kind of a hostile space. The major is very competitive, which is not a bad thing. I'm a very competitive person, so it's nice. It drives you to move forward, but a lot of the time I find myself with other minorities, and that's not something that's super intentional. It's just how it works out. But it's just easier, I think, to gravitate towards each other and to work with each other, and to know that we would be that support for each other, and we wouldn't be per se talked down on or our ideas be shut down because of whether it be the fact that we're a woman or a minority. There's a lack of support from women professors. Maybe sometimes women professors in a STEM field don't know how to support minority women, just because there are very few minority women who are professors in the STEM field. I wouldn't say that that's okay, but I would say that it's important for minority women to speak up for themselves, to advocate for themselves, and to let their professors know, whether it be a woman or a man. I would say that in my time at UCLA, I've had 4 amazing women professors in that time who have supported me. In particular, one professor, I'm actually meeting with her on Wednesday after all of my finals, just to talk about my time here so far and my accomplishments, and just for her to update me on her life. I feel the utmost support from this woman. I can tell that she wants the best for me. She cares about my learning, and she cares about my pursuit, career-wise and academically as well. I'm inspired to keep going by, I would say first and foremost, women who have not gotten to where I'm at. Women who aspire to make change. So I'm inspired to keep going by women who want to go down the path that I'm going down right now, definitely.
Change in color. Change in color.